Deep breath in. Smile on your lips and in your heart. Okay. So we're going to play with the imagination. If you're very quick, I am. I'm always very quick with the imagination. Uh, Even if you see something and then I give a different prompt, you can change it. Because here we're going to imagine a door. But it's not just any door. It has a sign on it that says, beware. Once you go through this door, there's no turning back. It is a door that God has placed somewhere for you. It can be in the middle of a field. It can be in the clouds. It can be in your house. It's a door that you might have been through before and just not realized it because you were ripe, you were ready. But now it's like you're going to choose to go through the door of the Pisces full moon portal, full moon eclipse portal. So the eclipses always ask something from us. It's a bit like a fee. An eclipse will ask for a small investment to give a big return, even though it doesn't feel like it at the moment, at that moment. And the Pisces eclipse will ask for you to become as close to your God essence as possible. But also, Pisces is the ruler of subconscious, of hidden enemies, of your dreamscape. So that now that we have a chance, I would like you to get ready. Because on the other side of the door, we haven't gone through yet, you will be asked to give up something. So instead of saying, I don't know, or instead of the world consciousness deciding for you, imagine if you could give up confusion. That's another Pisces quality. Fear, hiding. Really feel into your body to see what you could surrender. Victimhood and procrastination. You might be tempted to say all of the above, but I would like it to be more personal for you. Okay, so it feels kind of like we've decided. And so we're going to put this aspect into any container that you like, a basket, a bucket, a box, oh, a bag. There we go. We're going to knock on the door. Now that we know it's God's door, it might look a little bit different. And any time we say we go through that door and you can't come back, it's like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Of course you do. It's God's door. You're meant to go through it. So the door opens. It can just open on its own accord, or it can open by an angel or by a light being inviting you to step through. And just instead of leaving your coat and your hat at the door, or your shoes, you're going to give the angel your, don't know what the word is in English, your diezmo, your offering. Okay, so you might think you're giving something horrible. Whatever you hand over, it's energy. And if you have been in a big state of fear, then it will be big energy. And if you haven't been in a big state of confusion or doubt, then it's a lot of energy. So the light beings, the angels, don't care. They love it. Magic. And we hand it over. Right. Brilliant. Now you can take in what's on the other side of the door. And it's just space. Endless, beautiful, starry, bright space. It's creation. And this space, some of it is inside of you because you are creator. So imagine breathing in this space and breathing out. And somehow what you breathe in recognizes who you are, what you're made of. And breathe out. And it's as if this space reminds the space inside of us. And it cleanses it. And it uplifts it. Okay. But without judgment, everything that you are, either by choice or by default, you have helped to create. Why would you create loneliness or lack or pain or feeling less than? It is not your God self, it's not the creation you that chose. It is the belief that that is who you are. So float in space and allow who you are to become undone. First, your layer of clothing, and let go of the attachments. Let go of the outer layer, so your hair, the hair on your arms, let go of your skin. The question could always be, who would I be without skin? It might be frightening, but it's to get just become dissolved. Allow yourself to, like a sugar cube in some water, allow yourself to dissolve, but you don't become less than you are. So your skin, your tissue, your muscles, and all ego identity. My skin is lovely or nice and toned. My clothes are expensive or beautiful, colorful. Just allow it all to dissolve. And then your teeth and your bones and your organs. Anything solid, anything in matter is dissolving. And you are just you, your soul, your beingness. See if you can identify with that aspect instead of the 3D. And now that your beingness is freer from the weights and the confinements of the 3D, ask yourself, ask your soul to wake up. Wake up. Send some electricity through this being. And just as if you would charge a device with too many open bookmarks, it would drain it. Your physical being, your habits, your ideas, your contracts drain the soul self. So allow it to be charged just by itself. Allow small energetic shocks to waken up areas that are dormant. And in this state of space, which could be Pisces, you might say, if you wish, take anything and everything that no longer serves my highest purpose, my bliss, my fun, Allow God, the divine, your higher self, the crew, your spirit guides who know you even better than you know yourself to clean your energy body, to separate the wheat from the chaff, to separate what you believe is keeping you happy, what you believe is giving you something. The higher consciousness would never harm you, but it could be an addiction, and therefore you don't want to let something go. There we go. So in the center of your chest, your energy chest, as we have left everything behind, would be where we hold pain. So hand over the pain and allow God, the divine, the higher selves, or your spirit guides to place a pearl of wisdom, of peace and harmony. You might start to be feeling woozy. Just surrender even more. You can't collapse further than the floor. Just surrender into God. All these misunderstandings that you took for truths because your elders might have taken them as truths. And now the same for the mind. all those thoughts, all those ideas, all those beliefs that are just accepted, hand them over to God, to the divine. And it's as if you were floating on air, and you arrive close to another door. You know, just by knowing that it's about time to get up and leave. But before you do, just check and surrender anything in your consciousness that your higher self, you, the divine, know or don't know, that will be beautiful to leave behind, to surrender. It could be criticism or judgment or bitterness or anger or fear or victimhood, but just the willingness to leave it as energy, in energy. So even though you don't have a body, you can feel that you are becoming upright. Imagine this consciousness, your true essence, just as an exercise. Imagine your body now, your physical being, and look at it. And it really feels as if it's too small, that you would never fit into it. You're pulled towards the door. And on the door it says you are now leaving the void. And the door opens. And it seems to be quite bright on the other side. And you step through the doorway, and you can feel your first layer of 3D coming back on to you. But not like a weight, it's more like a blanket. In winter, it's tucking you in, it's cozy. It does weigh, but maybe you can even experience gravity in a different way. And now allow the bones and allow them to come back in a beautiful state. The teeth, the organs, the muscles, the fascia, the tissue, at a slow pace. The more you walk away from the door, the more physical you become. But while you were in the void, it's as if the physical being had gone into the washing machine. It somehow feels lighter, interfaces better with your soul. Allow yourself to become more solid. And ask your quantum consciousness to organize it in a harmonious frequency. And notice that there might be a happier disposition or less serious or weighty consciousness. Everything is lighter and brighter. You don't know how, it just is. Even the place where you landed is sunnier and more joyful. And just pause for a moment. And just notice how much easier it is if you surrender your aspects. And this is in preparation for any full moon, but especially this full moon, the Pisces eclipse. Knowing it's like jumping into the lake, knowing you can swim. You've already practiced surrendering your negative Pisces qualities. Well, negative shadow. And just feel how much lighter, brighter you are. Okay. Deep breath in. Lots of gratitude for yourself, for the experience. And come on back.